those edges out just a touch. So just like that. So yeah, love this rose. I just think it would be such a shame not to use it because it is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so as soon as I saw the paper, it was the first thing that came into my head. It was cut these two out and then work from there, work what we're going to do next. So I haven't actually done any torn effects yet, so I think that's something else that I would like to bring in. So do some torn paper, because why not? So yeah, I'm just bringing this greenery in as well, but I am sort of shaping the leaves, so instead of having those pointy bits, they are straight. So yeah, so nearly finished this one, and then we've got the other one. But I think this is what we're going to make a feature of today, is actually make the roses the feature. So they are a bit bigger than the, actually no, that fits perfectly on that card, so that one works fine. This one won't. But what I'm, do you know, I'm actually tempted to have it so that, no. Let's have a look. Because I love these. I think they would look lovely. But we do need our backgrounds as well. But you know what? Let's just risk it. Let's risk it. Right, okay. So I'm going to cut these out as well. Again, I'm not going to leave any space around the edges of these. Just because we are cutting bits off. And I just think it looks better. I'm not having any of the greenery either. I'm just going to keep them as the flowers. However, let's include this one onto it. So like this. I just think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. And why not use it if we can? Okay. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. This really is. I'm just taking the elements that I would like to keep. That is all I'm doing. So we're actually working backwards today. So normally we do our base first, but today we're not. Okay. So I just need to do this last little bit. And then that bit's done. Okay, so we have that bit. So quite liking that. I love this so much. But I know it's not all going to fit. Right, I think we need to use that as our background. Because I don't think I'd be happy unless I was to use that for the background. So let's get this edge straight. So I'm just bringing in my trimmer. So there we go. This needs to be 5.5, and then this can be just over 4. Okay. So now we need a little bit more off. Right, I'm going to take more off this side. So let's have it just ever so slightly under 4. Much, much better. Right, then we do need to bring in this. So again, I'm going to do 5 3/4 by 4. And then that can be the base of our other one, but I'm going to do it that way. Right, leave this for now. Let me move this out of the way. So what do we have here? I quite like that. Right, now I do want to add some torn elements in, so get rid of all those bits. We can't use them. What I'd like to do is actually tear down here So just like that. And then bring in this piece just under there, like that. So just there, as you can see, just to give a little bit of contrast. Or do I want it to have more floral? Actually, take a little bit more off. Okay. And then let us just get that bit. Right, what I'm going to do, so I know that it's going to fit okay, is I'm just going to bring in my glue and put just a little bit of glue on. Like that. And then I'm going to come in from this side and pop that on up to the edge of where I want it. And then this will ensure that it stays, that we have a nice fit. So just like that. So yeah, I like that. Okay. So I am using my glue because I've got the movement of the glue, so I can, I've got some wiggle room, so if you do need to move it, you can move it. So there's that background done, which I think it looks really, really nice. And then we have this one as well, but I think I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, I really, really love that. I'm going to use this side instead. But I think instead of down the side, why not do across the bottom, because we've got that big empty bit there. So I do need to make sure it is the right size though. So let's get it the right size. Right, okay, so same principle. Let's glue this down the bottom of the card, just down here, and then what we're going to do is then glue this at the top. So it's the same style as that, same idea as that, however we are doing it the opposite way. So, and again, if you use your glue, you've got your wiggle room there. So that's what we have. Let me get rid of all these bits that we can't really use. Use them bits, right. And then we do have this gorgeous, gorgeous flowers, which I'm thinking these ones could probably sit there. We'll have our sentiment up there. And providing that one's put on right, we can have that raised there. So we do need some sentiments, and I've just found these, which seem to be the perfect colours. So I'm going to go with Special Birthday Wishes. So I want it so that, yeah, and then yes, I need to do this so that it doesn't, because I don't want the fancy edge of the sentiment. I just want it to be plain. Gorgeous. Yeah, really, really like that one. And then underneath it we've got a purple very similar to this colour, so I think that's the colour that we need to use. So again, I am just going to try and be as careful as I can so that we have got it all nice and straight. And then this bit, oh, a bit more, there we go. And then this one there, perfect. So just because even if you have sentiments that have borders like this, doesn't mean you have to use them like that. If you can cut them down, then cut them down the best that you can. Right, we are going to raise this up. So I do have some foam squares here. So let's raise this. And then I want to raise the other one. So let's pop some squares on there as well. Like this. So I'm putting plenty on because I really don't want there to be any sag in this. So there's that, right, and then let us pop some foam adhesive on these ones as well. So yeah, I think these have turned out really, really nice. I only have little ones, so let us use them. But I don't think I'm going to sit here and peel them all off because I think that will take forever. They're actually really, really sticky. So these are just bits that I've found over my crafting studio when I was tidying it up, of stuff that I've used, or they came in kits, and this is the last of them. And then once these are finished, I can then get my new ones out, which is awesome. So yeah, I need to get, there we go. Okay, they're sticking everywhere. Right. Oh, that bit came off it. Oh, I don't need that much, but it was very helpful of it. I just wanted to get in around all of the edges, so it doesn't sag. I'm not going to pull off the back ends of these because if I did, it would take me forever. So what I am going to do is I'm actually going to just pop a load of glue on. I've done this, I do this quite a lot, just because my hands aren't the best. Hang on. Right, we can use that another day. So I just go over and I make sure that I get glue in the gaps as well. I haven't had any cards fall apart on me, but this is good if you can't take those back ends off of, if you find you're having trouble as well. It also helps if it's the only sort of squares that you have. So yeah, little something for you. Right, okay, so I'm just going to, and it gives you wiggle room. Right, so that's there. These ones do come off quite easily, so let's take these ones off. So if I can get them off, I will. If I can't, then like I said, it's no worry, I just use my glue. So yeah, last bits. Okay, I think I'm going to have that just coming up there like that. Right, let me get rid of this rubbish because we don't need that. And then the last things that we're going to bring in, excuse me, I hiccuped. The last thing that I'm going to bring in is our sentiments. And then we do have some sequins, so let's get our sequins out. Now I have noticed that this week I haven't used my washi. I don't feel like I need to. I think the paper speaks for itself, and if I was to use the washi I would just be using it for the sake of using it, and I don't really want to. However, I do feel like we could add some sequins in. I think that would actually look really, really nice. So we will. It's all sticking to me. So I don't know if you can hear anything, but my daughter's upstairs in the bathroom, and when you run the tap you can hear it throughout the whole house for some reason. Okay, let's stick this one down the bottom. So there we are. So there's that. And then the last thing is the sequins. Make sure it's stuck down. Let's see what we've got. We've got so many gorgeous sequins within here. So this is just bits and pieces that have been gifted to me. Oh, do you know what we do have? We have some gorgeous butterfly ones. Should we use that? I think so. So let's just put, I'm just going to put blobs of glue. Oh, I don't want too much. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right. And then just stick these on like this, and I'm not bothered about which way the butterflies are, because I think if they're all facing different directions, I just think that's really, really nice. So like I said, these were gifted to me, if I remember rightly. These were off the lovely Michelle Dobby, but they just, they're so small, but they just add to the cards or to your project. They're just beautiful. Perfect in shaker cards as well. Let's see if I can get them all off me. There we go. Right, okay. So that's the sequins used. So I'll bring it up to the camera just so that you can see. The glue will dry clear, so when they're done they will look lovely. I've just realised this light's very, it keeps falling down. So there they are. So that's it for today. That is both of our cards made using one sheet of paper. Do come over and join me on my Facebook group where we all share our makes. There are a bunch of lovely, lovely people. We do have male members as well. This is our scraps. So that will go in the pile of the scraps from the last 2 weeks. But yeah, also on Instagram, if you use the hashtag 2 cards 1 sheet, I'll be able to find your makes. But yeah, please do try this challenge. It does make you work, it does make you think, but I mean, you can come up with some beautiful cards. I love these. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.